The new BBM factory in Massa, Italy, represents the growth of our company since 1982, when it was founded with the idea to change the way of straightening damaged vehicles. BBM introduced the first jig able to repair any vehicle without the need of specific jig brackets. The creativity of our design engineers is so original that copies have become countless. The application of this specialist technology to all our products makes Globaljig an equipment always ahead of its time, to the exclusive advantage of the everyday user. The technical customer service is crucial to the company. The production of datasheets based on car manufacturers' specs ensures the Globaljig user a safe and dependable job. Globaljig datasheets can be used in two ways: for quick checking of the damage and light repairs without removal of mechanical parts, and also major repairs when removing mechanical parts becomes necessary. The adoption of a total quality system makes it possible to set the highest quality standards among the trade. All processes undergo a continuous check in order to guarantee maximum quality to the end user. All components of Globaljig are checked systematically by qualified personnel who certify its validity. This process requires demanding effort, rewarded by the excellence of the final result. The concept of Globaljig is common to all models, making this guide ideal for all Globaljig users. The pulling towers must be placed where described by the owner's manual, which is supplied with the equipment. For safety reasons, whenever the pulling tower changes position, it must be locked. Caution: during setup, the pulling tower must not stay within the area covered by the double arrow to avoid damage to the scissor lift. Position the crossbeams to allow loading plates to be inserted, locking the first crossbeam at the front of the jig. Then mount the electric winch to the pulling tower. The winch should be placed at the same height of the towing hook of the car. Lift the bench to gain access to the tilting lever and place it in the upright position. Lower the bench until it stops. Fit the approach ramps to the lower end of the bench. Attach the winch rope to the vehicle. Drive or winch the car onto the bench and apply the handbrake. Remove the approach ramps. Lift the bench again and lower the tilting lever. Remove the side runners where possible. Remove the winch rope from the vehicle, rewind it and remove winch. Place the two axle stands close to the rear crossbeam so that the crossbeams can freely move, leaving enough space for the jig brackets to be mounted later. Put the lifting crossbar on the axle stands and lock the two sliding pads underneath the pinch weld on the vehicle. Lower the bench and remove the two side runners. Carefully choose the correct datasheet depending on whether the car has front or rear damage. The understanding of all information given in the datasheets is critical to the correct use of the Globaljig. Prepare the anchorage points following the datasheet instructions. All jig brackets are easy to recognize because of their printed code. The use of bushes, pins, shims and other components necessary to the anchorage of a vehicle is clearly shown in the datasheets. Mount the jig brackets into the designated position. When the jig brackets are mounted, put the last crossbeam below them. Insert the columns into the base blocks locking them first with the hand wheel to align them and then lock them firmly with the locking ball. Slide the tightened columns close to the jig brackets. The width measurement does not matter, as the vehicle will be centered later. Lift the bench and lock the jig bracket into the cube of the column. Raise the bench and remove the lifting crossbar. For the anchorage of the front, repeat the same process. When the jig bracket is fixed to the vehicle, lock it to the cube of the column. The weight of the vehicle does not affect the movement of the base block, allowing the operator to center the vehicle with little effort and optimum precision. Lock the base blocks at the width measurement shown on the datasheet. The easy movement of both the base blocks on the crossbeams and of the crossbeams on the bench are exclusive to Globaljig. The crossbeam, which we refer to, should be placed closed to the prescribed length and fixed with millimeter precision with the supplied wrench. For additional safety during pulling, 2 of the 4 supplied pinch weld clamps should be mounted. The threaded column makes this easy. Proceed to the anchorage of the remaining points following the data sheet. The direct reading of each measurement gives us the possibility to check the extent of the damage and to determine how to pull. This represents the entire Globaljig philosophy, measuring and anchoring at the same time with the same equipment. All of our products are CE marked. Place the pulling tower where needed. mount the hydraulic ram to the pulling tower and the pulley to the ram.